Hey, good morning, traders. How are we doing today? Happy Friday. We made it all the way through the week. How did yesterday go? You guys get into anything? I didn't do anything. I probably noticed a lack of updates. I had a busy day doing different things. I got stuff going on this weekend, so I had to get some stuff done. But it doesn't look like I really missed much. You know, I always hate the days where there's one over here. I stepped away from the computer and had to go do something. And you're like, oh man, that was so easy to see. And blah, blah, blah. Today, I'm like, yep, I did okay. We have a couple of washes I was looking at. Oh, see if I can do it here. There we go. And we definitely, established a shelf. And usually I'm not this far away, guys. I don't trade this far away. I trade closer. But I like to, make sure that I'm going in the right direction, right? So if I'm headed to the grocery store, for example, and the route that I have that I usually go is, construction or something stopping me. If I have to go a different way, I can't just drive straight there. I'll end up in a ditch. So I have to kind of look up, look down, use my map, and this is kind of the same kind of concept. Like I'm just watching to see what happens, what's happened, where I'm going, and then I get into the nitty gritty of the whole thing. Come on, man, my computer. That should stretch. There we go. My computer's been funny. Okay, so now I know that this is kind of a shelf, and this wash here didn't take out anything. I'm gonna look at, the high and draw a kill zone, because look at prices just headed straight up there. That's about 5:15 on Friday morning. Market hasn't even opened yet, right? Good time to bring up the news. Is anything gonna happen? And I don't see anything on our schedule. Building permits, meh. Come on, let's go. So anyhow, and all I'm doing is just looking to make sure that I'm not going to get popped. I've had a tough week. I mean, I'm still up for the month, but I'm like, I got popped on Monday and I got popped on Tuesday. And I'll have to kind of break that down in my review. What did I miss? I know one of them I was kind of thinking around. Actually, this is it right here. Right. Now, there's no shelf on this one here. There's a little guy there. But there's a stop there. I mean, just hide behind that guy. And you have a little trade. It's overnight. I'm not trading it. But look at this impulse leg, right? These are good quality impulse legs. The price is just taking off, giving us a shot. Yeah, you may have had to fib a little bit on that one. You got a little one there. I see it's always interesting. Now price is going to come up into this spot in this pressure cooker now. And what's going to happen? So I just look around just to try to see, what's going to happen today. Check out, there's the big bar from over there. Oh, this is the 750 tick too. Hold on, let me back up. I'm on the 2000 these days. I changed up my game. I think that's the thing. Being able to make a few adjustments on the go, having the ability to, transition. And that's why I keep playing with it. That's a little different. gives us a little bit more color. Right? A little bit different, a little more color. I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. What's going on in the hourly? Let's check this out and go back to it. So you can see that we collective we, the royal we. Hello. So we had a big swing all the way down into here. And just for context, I'm leaning on this guy. Not trading it, just leaning on it. Right? Because this could now be a big, impulse up. I see that this is that guy that I mapped out over there on that, that this guy here. So where am I at? Where am I at? So in one regard, we have a nice shelf that got beat, and that's the 59.84. Is this going to come in here and retest us and give us a nice little, setup that we have? Impulse leg, right? Red box. So it's coming into our spot. It looks like it could have the makings of a nice little trade. To have it come back down and then come on up into here somewhere. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll keep that up for a while. See how that plays out. But looking over yesterday, you know what? I'm going to try something. I just love that 750 so much. Maybe it's just because I spent so much time looking at this thing, and I'm just going to do a side by side kind of thing here. I just want to see what this looks like, because to me this is kind of, I don't want to do something that's gonna impulse me into my impulse trades, but I want to have something that's going to be like, okay, this is a little bit more, you can see clearly, that kind of thing. So look at this thing here, right? And you can even do that here, that here. That's not going to do. Oh, that's a different one. That's my other one. Not that going on. Too much going on. Too much going on. That is weird. You guys are like, dude, what are you doing? Look, I'm just trying to get this going. Okay, so this is the time scroll. So that piece is there, there, there. Now let's look at that. Compare. Which one would you rather? Which one would you rather trade? That one there. I like the 2000. I'm sticking with the 2000. I'm not going to spend a lot of time. So we're running into the pressure cooker here. It would be great. It would be great to have it come down, give us a retest, and take off. What was that number that we were looking at? 59.85. 59.85. 59.85 is the retest. 85. I'm assuming you guys all know how to do this stuff. Put a chart together, manage your tools, look at your different, whatever your indicators are. I think there's indicators that have value. think there's, true average moving averages and stuff like that. The ATR, and not only because the people that I know that trade use these things and have a, have a place for them. But most of what we're doing is price reading. We're reading price as it comes, around the clock. So this purple line is the line that I've marked out for the hourly retest. If this should hit back and come down into here somewhere, I'll buy that and get long and maybe sit on it. It's Friday. I may break my rule and trade for the weekend because there's a lot of room there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. What happened yesterday? Let's just, for kicks and giggles, let's see what we did. Did anybody get into anything? Feel free to post your trades, your screenshots. I want to see what you guys are up to. It makes it more interesting for everybody. Like I just, as the day flows on, I see this big dinker here with a massive stop, right? You want to be down here. That's too much. Half of that. So you want to get behind this guy just because you don't have anything else to get behind. One thing I wonder is, would that have survived? No, that wouldn't have survived. And this is after hours, so you're lucky that it didn't do that. But if you came in here with this, and this is at the open, right? So we're talking about you just started your day, and there's times that I do it, and there's times that I don't, because either my day or my feelings, or I don't see something. This wouldn't have worked out. Really glad I didn't trade yesterday. Just had a day off. I had a bunch of stuff going on, so it worked out in my favor. The other day, not so much. I saw one that was a great one. It's just like, oh man. So this is it, guys. This is from 7 a.m. to 12:30. How many trades do we see? You want to call that one? This little thing? You got stopped out. God, what a bust of a day. So, the other thing that you have to think about is that this is, how price moves. And this is exactly what, price impulses. I'll use this one. It impulses and then it coils. And this is why this setup works, is because we're capturing the coil, and hopefully the last leg of the expansion, right? This could be the last leg of the expansion, and then price is going to take off and go up here, which is totally normal. And I'm not bummed about it. I don't care about it. It has nothing to do with me and my feelings at all. You and your feelings are toast. But it's just something to think about when you see price coiling up, right? And in this case, it expanded down into here, did its thing, and then it took off from here, right? I look at that as, these coils are, that's how price moves. And as it comes down, right, it makes this zigzag flow. It makes the movement possible. And then you're just getting into the weeds of the whole thing. When you see, I see more coils in this whole thing. I mean, this whole thing is contracting. It wouldn't surprise me if this thing took off and went up here and left everybody for the day. And the guys that are running the machines are just laughing, saying, "You guys missed out. You guys missed out." which is fine. I don't play their game. I'm playing my own game, trying to figure out what I can see. But I don't see anything here from yesterday. I don't see anything from the day before. I didn't trade yesterday either. What's today? Friday? Thursday? No. Wednesday? No. I think the last day I traded was Tuesday. I traded Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday I didn't do it because I was doing something else. Thursday, yesterday I didn't trade because I was doing something else. So let's see if something happens today. You know, I only need a couple trades a week, guys. I'm not glued to this thing. This is one of the benefits of being a solo day trader, discretionary trader. I don't have to, the guys that run pension funds and equity funds and all this stuff, they always have to keep their money working. And granted, there's ups and downs to both of it. I mean, if you look at this hourly chart, I mean, this is the ES. So this is, arguably a big section of the economy and the market right now. If I put up the other fund, I mean, yeah, there's going to be different, things that are trading differently. And maybe if you understand that, you can go, oh, I'm going to go trade this for a while because this is happening. And you have a different understanding. I don't want to, because I have other things that I do. I don't want to sit here all day. But, a lot of these are machines just going tick, 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 tick. And there's a whole group of people that are managing those machines. See that expansion? I'm just saying, after a coil, I'm not saying which way it's going, but anyhow, these guys have to manage this stuff. And, this is one of the, the stock market's getting higher, things are going up. People like it when things go up, money going up, things are, I just read an article about there's not enough kids. And there's some real concern about this globally, that there's not enough people to run the economy. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Side tangent. So look at it's there. It's just a machine hitting it. Come back down in here, baby, and I'm out. I'm in. I got me a stop right here. Right? Got me a nice stop. Maybe see how this plays out, because that is a mother of a stop. See what happens. But look at that. There's a coil. We're having a coil session today. It's just kind of an impromptu coil session. So, I play with it all the time. I spend time just trying to understand, look at this coil here, right? It's just this, it's in contraction. People are getting their positions ready. People are getting ready for something. The 20th is coming in 3 days, next week, right? When's the 20th? On Monday. There we go. That's what's going on. No one's doing anything until Monday. They're not going to, no one knows what's going to happen on Monday, right? The president-elect comes into office and things will change. It'll probably take off again. Probably. So, hey, there's today's lesson. Sit back, chill. Don't grind yourself up. That's energy, dude. That's energy. It's all energy just being sucked out of you. Right? You buy here and you're off to the races, then you get popped. And forget it. Forget it. Nobody knows how long this coil is going to go. This thing could go all day, come back down in here and just sit down here for the weekend and then pop off. I don't know. But play with it. Draw your chart like this. This is what your chart should look like. This should be, and if you're a scalper or you're doing something else, then, what is it that gets you in and out? What gets you in? If you're a scalper, are you down here? Are you trying to I'm always late to the party, and I'm fascinated by it. My buddy Bill just crushes it. He just laughs. Oh, Mike, you're not getting this stuff. But I buy this, but I'll do it over here though. And I'll be like, oh yeah, great. It's off. And then it just pop. I don't know. Everyone sees it differently. That's what makes the whole thing work. So anyhow, kind of a short recap today. Oh, we're 20 minutes, so we're good. Um, I'll have my computer on, so I'll be sending some things up. I'm going to be running around doing a couple things. I'm not terribly excited to trade. I'm kind of this is just doesn't make me excited. This doesn't get my juices flowing. Check something out. What was that number? 59.84. Maybe, maybe this is the big wash we were looking for. Maybe that's kind of the spot. And I don't want to change too much of what I'm doing. Like I could go to a different time frame because the thing is I don't want to fit my agenda into something that I'm making up. Does that make sense? Right. I don't even know if there's a bigger time frame. 14, 5,000, 1 tick, 15. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know what I could do. I mean, I could make it up 5,000, but you know what I'm getting at. So let's see what happens down in here somewhere. Maybe have a cash stop. Look at there's a little shelf right there. Yeah, price could land in there. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Have a good day, and we'll talk on Monday.